Hi, this is Magenta Express. We're continuing to work with, in, and through the energy of interpretation. Breathe into that. Interpretation meaning that although someone else might not experience something as difficult, challenging, traumatic, whatever word you want to use, that at that time for you it was something that was experienced that way because of where you were at, what was going on, whatever. But at that point it was experienced as hard, like a heart-hitting moment. Breathe into that, a heart-hitting moment. So we're going to work with a couple of things today. Again, I want to bring to your awareness this book that I've used as a resource. And I'm going to bring an awareness of another resource as well later on. But for now, what we're going to focus on is the energy of shape. And we're going to work with the energy of square. And I'm going to want to close that container. If you have seen things on For Your Heart and Soul, maybe you recognize this document. It's a rising post, Saturn rising, and it talks about squaring something away. Breathe into that. So we're going to focus on the energy of square, working with the energy of square, and also working with the energy of directions, the 4 directions. And a lot about that has come for me through this, the Sacred Path cards. So I just want to share that with you. So the heart-hitting thing that I'm going to focus on with you today is, you see how things kind of move in and out, moving in and out, shadow, light, shadow, light, shadow, light. Well, working with something that's heart-hitting, is often like that. Something moves from the shadows, it comes up to the light, then it goes back to the shadows, depending on how much you're willing to open to it and embrace it. So I'm going to use this word, I'm containing it here. Again, I want to make sure my container is closed. And I can see right now that I didn't close this corner. So I want to turn that corner. So I want to make sure I close it. So I'm working with the energy, for instance, today of tissue. This goes along with an experience with my other sister, who's still alive. At the funeral for my sister who had died in the plane crash when I was 15, I was crying because, hey, I'm 15, my sister died, it's a funeral. And remember, I was all alone at the time when that information came in to my family. I was not with my family. Breathe into that. And at that time, my sister said to me, she said, you have to stop crying. I don't have any more tissues. And at the time, I didn't really recognize that so much as something that impacted me in terms of being able to cry and being able to cry in public. But now I can really experience that. Thanks to the other previous trauma stuff that I have done and shared with you, this has come up for me from out of the shadow and into the light. So working with the energy of container, squaring something away, putting something in perspective, and working with the energy of directions, I'm going to first recognize what that set for me. And that set for me a no. A no of, oh, no, you can't cry. Oh, no, it's not okay. Oh, no, there won't be enough for you to do that. Oh, no. So it's set for me that energy of no. I'm working with the energy of the West here, the energy of set. Again, having gotten those ideas from Sacred Path, breathe into that. And at the time, too, it also brought up in me, rose in me, a guess I'd say hiding. So it takes that energy of no and it takes it even further. So hiding, like, no, people can't handle your emotions. No, your emotions are too much. No, you can't. You have to hide. So it rose that feeling up in me, kind of through my cells, my DNA, all kinds of things. Hiding. Breathe into that. And at the same time, it lifted up in me a feeling of I wasn't okay. I wasn't okay, that I felt things too strongly, I felt things too much, and that therefore I wasn't okay, and that I would burn people out. Breathe into that, breathe into that, breathe into that, breathe into that. And at the same time, it increased a grounded feeling of that I was, bottom line, at some level that I couldn't do anything about. I was unacceptable. It's a long word, so bear with me here as I put it together. Unacceptable. So all this coming from that experience of tissue. I don't have any tissues for you. You can't cry anymore. You have to stop. That I internalize that in general to mean stop. So breathe into that. So I'm going to take this now, right here, in this moment, and I'm going to cross it out because I've remembered a lot, and now I'm just going to bring peace to that. I'm not going to carry that any further. I'm not going to carry that anymore. That was really my sister's thing, and I'm walking out that door. Blessings on your way. Thanks for taking time to move with me today.